Today, we're diving into a hidden threat that's lurking on surfaces we think are perfectly clean.
It's a real medical mystery. Hospitals are constantly being cleaned, but infections are still a huge problem.
Well, it turns out the answer might be hiding in plain sight, in these things called dry surface biofilms. So what is that? Think of it like an invisible armored city for bacteria, right on a bed rail. And here's why they're so tough. They can survive dry conditions and resist routine cleaning and disinfection.
Okay, so that's the big question. If they're stuck on surfaces, how do they become a risk?
Well, a 2024 study tested a really simple action. What happens with just a single touch?
And the result? Just one touch transferred an average of 22 viable S. aureus bacteria.
But check this out. If that surface is even a little wet, that number just skyrockets. But that's not even the most alarming part. Turns out these bacteria are actually different.
The study found that surviving in these dry biofilms actually makes the bacteria, more virulent. Just look at this lab data. The bacteria from dry biofilms were significantly more lethal than other forms.
But hang on, we're only talking about a few dozen bacteria. Is that really enough to cause an infection?
Well, a classic study from 1956 showed that on healthy skin, you need millions of bacteria.
So that means a transfer of 22 bacteria isn't a big deal, right? Well, not quite. See, that same research had a major twist involving a foreign body. Take, for instance, a wound that has just one single surgical stitch in. With that stitch present, the number needed for an infection drops from millions to as few as 100. And suddenly, those 22 bacteria from one dry touch, they're a really serious threat. So clean means more than just what we can see. It's about tackling these invisible reservoirs. It leaves us with one big question. Are our cleaning methods enough to fight an invisible threat?